What is going on, guys? It's me, LiquidTruth, and welcome back to our Disco Elysium Let's Play. This has easily been one of the best experiences in a CRPG I've ever had in my life, and we're not even done. But I fucking love this game, dude. It's so good. But before we get too deep into things, I just want to say thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to watch my content. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's the best way to help small channels like this grow. And let's see what we can get done. So I know we need to talk to these kids about the radio station.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Real quick, boys. Where were you when you heard the voices?
There.
The boy points towards one of the ruined monoliths nearby.
We were there.
The other child nods. The Feld building looms overhead. Ha! I knew it!
Uh-huh.
One says, throwing a rock into the sand.
Bounce back to Feld. Be sure you're ready when we go in, detective.
The boy turns the rock over in his hands. He looks to you, then his brother, then back to you.
So you must be Lillian's twins.
This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Lily's our mum.
Explains the other one, tongue still lolling out of his mouth. I already said that.
The stone kicker laughs suddenly. His head is too large for his shoulders. The other one laughs as well. Wow, so intellectually stimulating.
Children are stupid. I'm not gonna say that. Take care, kids. What the fuck? Why would I say that to these kids? Put the pieces together at the Feld mural. So maybe this was the step before we realized that's where she's at, but we'll still do that. I'm already contemplating how I'm going to try to play this next time I play this game. Is this the mural? Yes. What? We can't even analyze it anymore. Put the pieces together. What? What does that mean? Oh, that's where we came out, I think. Can we ask him?
Hello again.
I'm not gonna ask him for money. My next playthrough, I might just be pure fucking threatening drug addict cop who begs for money or threatens people for money. I don't know. Oh yeah, this goes inside. You should take out your flashlight. No. We're not going here. Let's see. So these two are the same quest. Get yourself organized. I'm gonna see if we can talk to Mignana, because he seems like he might be one of our comrades. Ooh, and then we need to check. Whoops, wrong button. Sorry. We need to check for traces of the bullet fragments. Land's End. Have we been there? Let's see. The boardwalk is not this way. I'm not sure exactly which way it is. Is it this way? I don't think so, right? Oh no, you go up here. Yeah. Fucking big ass boards. I also want to see what this is. What's up here?
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change. You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Dial a random number?
Calling. Still calling. This feels wrong. Should you be doing this?
No, but I mean,
End of tone. Someone picks up.
Pierre, is that you, Pierre?
the voice is female and sounds about 100 years old. No, this is not Pierre.
You have any news about Pierre?
Who's Pierre?
He's my sister's grandson. He used to visit me as a lad. Fine young man. But who are you then? A salesman of some sort? Modern goods are rubbish, and I can't afford them anyhow. It's a shame what you did to our country.
The woman moans, and the phone lines howl in unison with her. I'm not a salesman. I'm just... No, I'm a police officer.
To hell with the police. To hell with you.
Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sounds like waves washing a beach, growing in volume until the call suddenly disconnects. You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he did not.
Jesus. Try it again.
Calling.
I hope we don't call her again. Is that her number? No.
Still calling. Someone with a masculine voice picks up.
Hello, Gerard speaking.
Gerard.
Hello, Gerard. Technically speaking, you're electricity. No, what you are is a surprise. Get his wife on the phone.
Hey, Gerard. Get your wife for me, will you?
Who is this?
Terry. Put her on. I don't like waiting.
Who the fuck do you think you are talking to me like that?
The voice on the phone is suddenly very agitated. I'm the guy who's fucking your wife, Gerard. Now put her on before I lose my patience. Is Kim gonna hear me doing this?
Just tell me what's going on here. Bien, come here.
Now you hear fear too. The voice gets further away from the microphone as he yells.
The sounds are muffled. You can make out two people, a man and a woman called Bien. They're talking to each other.
I don't like this. This is a bad
Agitated
idea.
Voices. There's a shuffle of feet. Children, maybe. Amid the howling in the wire, you make out a woman's voice with a thick Samaran accent. Gerard, this is a joke. Someone is making a joke. More shouting. You're pretty sure you hear a man
Oh, we have
saying
2 bars of
fuck
morale now.
several times. Then the crackle in the phone line gets violently louder, like the surf breaking.
Stop it. I was kidding. I'm not sleeping with your wife.
You can't make out a single word, just vague voices. One more, a child has joined. Something breaks or falls over. Footsteps approaching.
Oh no.
Something hits the phone with a loud crack of plastic and microphone hiss. After that, you are left
Dude.
with a disconnect tone.
Did I just get somebody assaulted?
What the hell are you doing?
The lieutenant has been keeping a distance, but steps closer now. Yeah, Kim, you're right. This went wrong. I shouldn't have done this. Now I'm going to be sorry cop again. I don't want to be sorry cop, but I fucked up.
You're right, you shouldn't have.
Is that a sorry cop move?
Let's just go. I've had enough of this phone booth.
No. Dude, what the fuck? Did I get somebody assaulted? Man, I was just trying to have fun on the fucking phones. That's why I'm scared to interact with everything in this world. Everybody's a piece of shit. I'm like, man, can everybody just chill? God damn it. What are we looking for? Where's the gunpowder? This is the boardwalk. Check the boardwalk for traces. Wait. It's a long way down to your death from here. 20 meters at least. We'll check this again.
There's some tear An empty sick too? No.
A tragedy.
Yeah, it's the same shit. Okay. We'll keep looking. I'm sure there has to be something else we interact with. Man, I want to load a save. I feel bad about fucking calling those people. God damn it. I knew something bad was going to happen because everybody in this world is a fucking piece of shit. God damn it. I blame Kim. It was Kim's fault. He wanted me to do it. You guys didn't see it, but there was a text prompt I got before I started recording where Kim was like, hey, do this prank call. I was like, that doesn't seem like a good idea, Mr. Kitsuragi, but all right, man, I'll do whatever you say. You're in charge. So I blame him, not me. Guys, where... bullet traces. We found a bullet trace in there. The boat is floating freely in the water, unmoored. Is that her?
The woman is tying a complicated nautical knot around the post, while occasionally exchanging a few words with Lillian, the net picker.
We should speak with her before all the stuff goes down. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, detectives.
She fastens the end of the line around the post and straightens her back.
It's good to see you here. I only just arrived myself.
What brings you here, madame?
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this jetty for weeks now, so I decided to investigate it personally. This cluster of buildings isn't on any of the official maps, as far as I can tell.
That. And she's also keeping an eye on you.
You've been spying on us?
Spying has such a negative connotation. I did track your progress along the coast, however, and decided I would be better able to assist you from here.
You haven't assisted us at all.
Then there's the matter of that little scamp in old lady clothes. She threatened to paint the cordelate she read. Like blood, you see. Well, I like it the way it is. White.
So how do you like it here?
How do I like it?
She casts her gaze towards the village. Slush melting on cinder blocks. Construction work left half finished 10 years ago.
Water drips down eaves of Eternite. The jetty below her feet creaks to the tune. The smell of salt and dog shit in the background.
It's pornographically poor. The street has no name, all the men are dead or missing. And is that the carcass of a motor carriage over there?
Hey, don't look at that.
I'm surprised that woman hasn't put me to the sword yet. Maybe she will. You should ask your questions while you can.
Dark eyes survey the coast leading up.
You better
to
leave this beautiful lady
Martinez.
alone.
Dull grey metal rests in her scabbard. A sword. The wind is too loud for her to hear.
Fortunately for you, madame, the RCM is on the scene.
All right. Politics time. Let's react.
Yeah, you're right to be scared. This is all your fault.
Maybe.
She leans against the railing, looking up at the gray sky.
Above you, there forms a quilt of alto-cumulus clouds, twisting into each other. The wind tugs and stretches them over the bay. Their cloud shadows slide over the ruins of Revachol West. Wherever they pass, the temperature drops slightly, but perceptibly.
Do you know how they discovered this place?
The wind picks up. Her raincoat flaps in the gust. The fishing village?
No, they're in Celindian, Isola.
No, I don't know.
Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. 50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion of poverty.
45% is around where I operate. Things are getting better, though. No, just say nothing.
It's a pity. Most of these people will never know what this place means. This island of matter. or why they were ferried over in the first place. Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I assist you in this new location?
Tell me now. We have some time.
Do we?
He glances at his watch. It doesn't look like he does.
I hear you have singled out a suspect and are in pursuit. This is cause for cautious optimism. I would not want to delay you. Maybe there is something else I can assist you with while you're hot in pursuit?
Oh, I found my badge, by the way.
By love, you did.
She inspects the piece of blue plastic, her eyes scanning from left to right.
Fast, observantly, like an electronic printer. She is memorizing your badge number.
What?
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious. What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
Smells of fish. Or wait, seaweed drips from the badge in your hand. Smells of fish. We never did the you're on a boat line, so I guess we'll see what that's about.
Well, technically speaking, I'm not on it right now.
She looks at the sloop sway in the waves. Do you have a license for the boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly Fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
What do you mean, an archipelago?
I mean, we are on Le Caillou, are we not?
She raises her brow.
Technically, the neighboring Ozone and Fas Alamer island groups are archipelagos, while La Caillou, by contrast, is a single fertile landmass, the fourth largest island in the world. It is not an archipelago.
Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Ravachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Damn, get her, Kim.
Neither is that. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
Right.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
I do.
Before you do, it will be pertinent to ask other questions. Gather more info on this boat of hers.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
I'm trying to get into this to shame this lady just because she's a rich lady causing a fucking revolution in this town. Or her company. Yeah, but what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft. A 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
God.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Shut up, Kim. So let's talk about the economics of this boat you're on.
Oh my, the E word. You mean to say that it's a symbol of conspicuous consumption? That I'm a member of the ruling class?
No, it's a symbol of our subjugation to foreign capital. The bad kind of capital.
Detective, may I remind you that Mrs. Messier is a professional negotiator.
He doesn't look like he thinks you'll best her in single combat.
Then what is this positively destitute jetty doing here? And what about that fleet of skiffs?
A fleet. 3 shabby fishing boats is hardly a fleet.
this unmistakably proletarian fleet of skiffs. As I said, plenty of people drive boats, of all social strata.
She's calling the boats around here unmistakably proletariat. And a fleet. Reaction speed. +1 because she hit it. She did that. It's the eel's heels, baby, trying to brag. Fire back quick. Yes. Funny, I don't see any other eel's heels docking here.
You mean eel's hips?
Oh, fuck.
But point taken. I am a bourgeois woman, and this is my fast, light, interminably bourgeois boat.
Gross. We gotta kill this lady. Alright, fuck you on the boat.
Good.
Whatever. We're out of here, fuck you. Rich ass scrub. What's up with you?
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with you and those waves?
What is it with waves and fishermen? We need to be out there with them, fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me.
Damn, the respect for the sea.
But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
Suggestion. We have the amber dye. She needs to go on a date with another drunk. -1. Kim's presence makes it awkward. Kim, you're such a cockblock. Alright, I'll talk to you later, lady. Kim. Fuck off, dude. So we're looking for bullet fragments.
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation,
Is this something?
producing a low hum.
Listen to it.
The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
What is this place to you?
Oh, is that the spirit of Revachol? This is... Yeah, this is my new home. I don't know where my old one went.
Westward, across the canal, towers the whirling in rags. Door number 1 on the second floor is locked. Behind it lies a trashed room. 1 floor below, behind a counter, stands an irritable man.
Yeah, but that's not my home.
In a small shack in the fishing village, a baroque heater hums quietly, emanating a sense of comforting warmth. A wash basin lies on the table, the water inside reflecting the somber face of the world. Far away, on the corner of Petition and the Main, a nondescript building, obscured in a haze. It's vacant and lost, just like its tenant.
Wait, I want to choose again.
There is no going back.
Fuck.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Revachol forever.
So that is like the spirit of Revachol or something. We can't shave again.
An old mirror hangs on the wall.
Leave the mirror. Yeah, I thought something would come from finding that bullet. We have something to interact with. The map. Got 2 bullets. I wonder if they count this as the boardwalk. Like, what do they actually consider the boardwalk? One way to find out. It's not over there. We talk to these children. The only other things we need to do are talk to Classe, and see what's going on. Dude, I do not want to go in the final act of this game. Like, once you become accustomed to Revachol, it's not the nicest environment, but it's comfortable. It's like reality. Like, unless you're like the best off, unless you're like in the bourgeois class and live in a rich neighborhood, it's like, I mean, I don't have the best scenario, but it's not the worst. I enjoy what I have. Whoa. You make a mental note. Timotiri seems important somehow.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower. In the distance, you can hear the breakers roar.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freitor. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there, in the whirling in rags.
What about the cigarette butts?
Those? A smoking assailant who favors Timotiri to Astra or Joanne? Cigarette butts are everywhere. This is a common brand for all men.
Timotiri was a Revacholian colony on Ilmaran. The Suzerainty's population was mostly Ilmaran Areopagites, up to 97%. The region was known for its tobacco export, hence the name.
Want to know a lot more about this? Sure.
Oh, you do? The butts you saw had a silhouette of a boy wearing a coffee hat, a tobacco picker. This boy is the Timotiri brand logo. Contemporary Revacholians prefer Yuan, a local blend from the southern islands, or Astra, a legendary cigarette from Grab. Timotiri is favored by older men who like its old-fashioned paper filter tips, insane amount of tar, and the sweet smells of colonialism and halva.
Well, I remember we found cigarettes somewhere else that specified these ones are famous for having a insane amount of tar, because I remember specifically saying, like, why would anybody want that? So I don't know if there's any correlation, but nothing popped up. So maybe the assailant climbed the comms tower? Took the shot there?
It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim from.
It does look extremely rickety, and wouldn't help much either.
Well, we're going to exhaust all the options. Maybe the campfire was used by the perpetrator?
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. But anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fires this time of year.
He's not wrong.
Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out Biddable Prime, was it?
All right, we'll look over the water to the whirling in rags. I hope they give us some kind of cool shot.
There, 1.2
they do.
kilometers over the cold water of the bay, blue from the distance and the air, you see the smallest rectangle, barely visible.
Is it the window?
A glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the glass, her limbs long and slender.
So this is Land's End. Check Island. So we need to explore the boardwalk until some sort of visual calculus thing pops up. Is it even guaranteed? Like, don't you just have to hope your skill's high enough? Our visual calculus skill is not hitting. I think we have something for that, though. Minus visual calculus. Nope. Nope. +1. We might actually have something else. I don't think so. Boom, hit the double boost on our visual calculus. Our logic and drama skill are kind of suffering. What? Oh, maybe because of this. Oh, having that point in volition with our neck piece is why we have 2 points in this. We'll go ahead and use, we have enough items, so we'll go ahead and keep our morale topped off. And we continue to walk. We're going to triple check, because I'm pretty sure this is the actual boardwalk. Damn, dude, that phone call. Ugh, I feel bad. Gonna walk to make sure we don't miss anything. No, we're not. We walked for like 2 seconds. Now we're running. Nothing, nothing. Alright. We'll come this way. Maybe we should check the roof. I don't know if I can. See anything, Kim? Anything out of the ordinary? Come on, Kim. You don't see that? You don't want to investigate that? This is an interesting but odd mechanic, because this is when usually you can like hold tab and just see everything, but at this moment you literally have to like scour everything and hope a prompt pops up. Is this it? Let's throw up. This looks like the boardwalk. Like, where else are you gonna do it? You're not gonna shoot the shot from the middle of the town where all the people are. Tim, we're at the boardwalk. What do we do?
Yes?
Hold still a second. Try to smell Kim.
The lieutenant's posture becomes rigid.
What? What are we doing?
As you lean forward and sniff the area just above his shoulder blade.
Ooh, does Kim have some cologne on?
The lieutenant is fastidious as a cat in matters of his personal upkeep. And yet, in the folds of his jacket, you can just perceive the stale and acrid traces of oil rags, transmission fluid, and brake pads.
Oh.
Wait. There's something else there. Something that sets your GABA receptors aflutter.
Ooh, what are those?
The lieutenant's aftershave, a common drugstore brand. Strong hints of pine needle. But what sort of ideological picture do these smells paint? Tough to say.
Do you need something, detective?
Just wondering what brand of aftershave you use.
It's nothing fancy, just plain old Tiger Super Special. I do like the way it tingles though. It's the only part of shaving I actually look forward to. Was there something else you wish to discuss?
So, I shaved.
Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps,
What is it? You can tell me, Kim.
I'm not really sure about this turn of events. I think the mutton chops might have been a better idea. They sort of seem to cover up some of the...
He stops.
Either way, good on you. You were saying?
You seem to be following me?
Excuse me?
Just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
You mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Yes, but containers contain things. Shiny things. They're interesting.
You're kidding me. Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
You better relax, Kim. I don't like what you're getting at. You better be nice to me. Okay. Check island for bullet traces. That seems damn near impossible. What is this? Watch this be them. What do you mean check the island? Just everywhere? We've already been everywhere. Nobody's doing nothing from back here. Ice here is thick enough to walk on. Yeah, we've walked on this ice tons of times. We know that. There's no loot. I forgot there is this little bridge we pushed down, so we can take that shortcut. We'll check back here real quick. I don't imagine there's a way to do it from back here, though. Up here, maybe. But I don't think that's an option to check. We can't go up here. I'm wondering if maybe that's the boardwalk. But if that's the case, how do we get there? Yeah, we can't. Ah! Sorry. I didn't mean to click that. We investigate here.
There's no way the perp is in here, officer. Look how scarred the boards are. All attempts to pry them off have failed.
Can I try to get in, though?
Not this time. The opposition is insurmountable, but I like the spirit. Have some points. It's lonely and cold without points.
Well, we're at least going to bring it up. We know she's not, but... Kim, you think she's in here?
The suspect? God, I hope not. I can't see a way in, though many have tried.
Nothing more to do here. Damn it. I thought that was going to be our pop-up. Kim. Do we... I mean, it's best to just check everything, triple check. Leave no stone unturned. No pun intended. Damn, we're on some real detective shit now. We're looking for fucking bullet fragments, traces of gunshots. Go down this way now. Can't go up here. What do I do? This looks like a sort of boardwalk, but I can't imagine somebody took a shot from there. Go double check this. Anything popping out? That's where those ruffians are hanging out. Oh. Shot couldn't have come from here. Trees block the way. Damn it. The wind is corralled by the 4-story buildings around this yard. So everything's blocked here as well. Up here, maybe? Oh, no, we can't. Maybe down here. Ah. Damn. He mentioned it might be easier with some binoculars, but I don't think the pawn shop guy sells binoculars, right? Do you guys know anything? What's up with you?
That ride is fucking lightning.
Hey, piss. Look who it is. Shrunken cophead material.
Do you guys know Cindy the Skull?
Oh yeah, Cindy's a right proper skull.
I don't remember who that is. The young man's eyes glaze over, his voice filled with longing.
Yeah, a true artist of the future. Just like Arno van Eyck.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
He adds, returning from whatever void he was just visiting.
For all their nihilistic posturing, these young men are not lacking in youthful idealism. The
Respect.
lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
I see you kids are into modern dance music.
Oh man, yeah. We're not fucking kids, man.
Be wary of the abyss.
His blonde friend adds ominously and points to his temple. Why?
It's a threat. An impotent threat of violence.
Don't fuck with me, boys. I'm one of the bad cops.
Whoa. Come on, man. We're just talking here.
Yeah.
Just words. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no need to throw your authority in our faces.
You want to talk? Let's talk, boys. Ask them.
His eyes meet yours. Your rhetoric is confusing. Are you part of the Skulls or not?
We're not franchise skulls. Well, not yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them.
And what makes you think that they'd even have you?
Because we can be just as psycho and vicious. You'll see.
but in a non-threatening and definitely legal way.
Yeah, the other one quickly adds.
We'll fuck the system from the inside later. Just be cool now. The damage will be tenfold.
I actually like that logic.
Right on, fuck. So what's happening now?
Why aren't there more skulls and Martinez?
The Union does their share of policing in Martinez, at least where gangs are concerned. That's why there isn't much organized crime around here.
Don't you worry about that. We're gonna make up for the deficit.
Yeah, we are.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about the murder that took place?
Murder?
Yeah, a man was hanged in the backyard.
Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it. It was a man.
Thanks.
Also, he was hanged.
Don't fuck around. I'm the law.
He was hanged from a tree.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
These punks don't know anything. Let's just move along.
Hey, stop right there. How does one know anything?
Ah, this sounds like epistemology. A field so occupied by thought that it begins to question thought itself.
I know that you don't know shit.
Exactly. How can one know shit? For example, how can one be sure that there truly is a body hanging behind a hostel?
What if it's art? Or just a mere specter?
It's not. A man is dead and we need answers.
So what do you think we know?
I hate these kids. I want to hit him with a... Where is it? Equip the gun. What up, kids? You want to fucking play? You want to talk shit? Pop off? Peter Pop off? Is there a way to get Kim to go away for a little bit? Kim, go take a break or something.
The worn and beaten wood.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
How do I get him to go? Kim, go away. I don't want to tell him to go away. That feels rude. But I want him to just take the hint and fuck off. Bullet fragments. We're going back here. I'm sorry. I have an idea. There's one thing we didn't recheck. There's that thing up on the wall. I don't know why it would come up with new options all of a sudden, but I think it's one of the only things we haven't double checked at this point. I think we have to go around. Because it can't be the church. But over here is kind of protected, sort of, I guess, maybe, I don't know. Any new options, bitch?
A row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall, with another 7 shades standing 10 meters from them. A single person stands on the sideline.
Look at the person on the side.
The commandant, the one who gives the order. Machine gun fire crackling through the air. The lights of the muzzle flashes dancing on his face. A cold sea wind behind this building.
Damn. What do we do? I mean, talking to Clausia will only just have her tell us what we did in our apartment, which I know was just get fucked up, which I guess doesn't matter. So... we're going in, boys. YOLO. So, Kim was saying if we go this way, we have to continue. Concrete pipe buried in sand and dust. Sorry. Money. Money. We'll check further before we check.
Suddenly,
whoa!
Your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull.
Oh,
a strange pain,
no.
like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse.
Says the shadowy figure by the machine.
Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
As she says the word, officer, you feel a spike in the agony.
Are we gonna die?
It sounds like the entire radio frequency range is screaming.
We have no more heals. So we can take 2 hits, that's it. Cover your ears.
No, buddy.
Oh, no.
You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones.
Kim, help.
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
The explosion of static you're hearing is the ULAN frequency, blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
Cover your ears. Don't die.
A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale.
Holy shit.
Literally crunch the distance across it. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
Is that what she did?
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
He gestures towards something with great effort.
Precisely.
Are we gonna die?
This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
That's kind of cool.
This must be how the twins heard the radio in their heads. They must have
cool.
been standing by when she tested it.
What can we give ourselves that will give us health point? Yes.
She likes telling you about the machine. Keep her talking. Look for an opportunity to break loose.
What is this goddamn pale? I'm scared to talk to her. She's gonna kill us.
The pale? It's the end of the world.
So how'd you get your hands on it?
I built it myself.
She nods towards her torture device.
And she's proud of it too. As she ought to be. This is way beyond your abilities.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
That's illegal.
Way beyond.
We're about to get our fucking brains melted, and Kim's like, you can't do this. This is against the law. Why stay like this forever?
No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like waking out of a very confusing dream.
Please turn it off. Or wait. Have you experienced the compressor?
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do.
Oh, wow.
Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
Can we at least talk about the man who was killed? This is gonna make her attack us more.
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not cops, and of herself merely as prey.
Please, just turn it off so I can ask you something.
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
You're looking for a deal with my mattress.
God damn it.
She regards you and Kim with sudden sympathy.
Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
She steps reluctantly out of the shadows. The pain lessens.
She's carrying a 2-barrel front loader. Remain careful.
What?
Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much. There's only 3 meters between you and the machine. If you keep her distracted for long enough, maybe. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time.
How did you know we were coming?
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while.
By hiding bullets under floorboards?
So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
She didn't rat you out, by the way. The washerwoman?
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find in my back.
Why hide the bullet, though?
This could have turned out pretty bad for me if you hadn't walked right into 25 bands of ultra-high frequencies.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
We can't retry this check. Did you shoot Lily?
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching, though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first.
Damn, so both of the options are we have to snitch? It was your girlfriend. She cracked. Or we'll just, we'll be a little less antagonistic. Flossie was the first to share her suspicions.
Oh. I knew the kitten had claws, but not like this. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Damn, we have to let her know Titus and them told? Fuck. Your first guess wasn't entirely off.
Titus and his boys, man. They told us you were on the coast.
Well, fuck. Those guys liked me, I know it. If this is what happens to people whom people like, how the fuck do the rest of you get by?
I do it by asking questions, and I have some for you.
Like what? I already told you I didn't do it.
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
Would you say that Lily was a likable person?
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types.
Did you feel protective of the Union?
Yeah, sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings. Me and a fuck ton of other people around here.
I'm not gonna say being a merc is hard work, because I'm not gonna side with a fucking mercenary.
I'm listening.
So do you at least have an alibi for when he was shot?
Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon you.
There were 10 minutes they couldn't account for.
You mean the length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time.
Our investigation has shown that 15 minutes was just enough time to commit the murder. Hold on. Or yeah.
Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, explain.
Look, there's a secret way from the first floor to the Whirling's roof.
Don't know it, but also...
She frowns, studying your face.
Evaluating your competence as a police officer.
The shot couldn't have come from the roof, or we would have all heard it downstairs.
She has a point there. No one mentioned.
The pain stops him from finishing the sentence.
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
You also have a gun.
And?
Where'd you get it?
The gun store.
What gun store?
Trigger Happy Jacks.
That doesn't sound like the name of a real store.
What did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry, I'm not that kind of gal.
Yeah, well, I see it's a front loader. Do you have another gun somewhere?
Sure don't.
A breech loader?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
I can't quite tell what kind of gun it is.
A knocked-away 80 front loader. Two-barreled. Not really what you were looking for, I'm guessing.
Fuck. Well, let's ask about other evidence.
Yeah, evidence.
Did you leave any flowers for Clossie?
No. Gifts of flowers and candy aren't really my style.
Not even wildflowers? Maybelle, for example?
Nope.
But Clossie was warning.
I never did understand why, when someone dies, a hothouse's worth of flowers has to die too.
Okay, so you didn't leave the Maybelles.
No, I did not.
Damn, this is not going good. Well, do you like to hang out on rooftops?
Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Claudia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there. She's got this great antenna.
What's so great about her antenna?
It's very powerful. I used it to tune into RCM frequencies. That's how I knew to be prepared for your arrival.
Ah, I hate the sound. Is that the only reason you were on the roof?
The view's pretty bomb, too. But you might say the antenna was the main attraction there, yeah. Along with Claudia.
So you're sure you didn't shoot the merc from the roof?
Yes, I'm sure. And anyway, as I said before, the shot had to have come from afar.
Well, what about you running drugs for the Union? I've been through your lorry.
So, Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me over too. Never trust a musician.
No, I found my own way in. We're gonna try to lie.
Okay, great. You got into my lorry on your own. What now? You're going to arrest me for drug trafficking?
No, I'm saying you had a financial incentive to kill the merc.
Man, it's to get away from all that murderous shit that I left Jamrock, my previous employer, for the Union.
The lieutenant is unable to articulate his question.
She deliberately avoided naming the mob she worked for. You might be able to find this out later.
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really dirty work myself. This gun has only been used for self-defense against serious scum.
She turns the knob down just a millimeter. But you're threatening us with it.
Based on what I've heard about you, you are serious scum.
She responds, holding your gaze. Okay, let's take a step back.
Yeah? Where?
More questions before doing anything.
So, who killed the merc if it wasn't you?
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him, and there hasn't been any useful gossip over the radio.
Those rings around her eyes, her tired voice. She's been staying up late, listening in on the conversations crisscrossing Martinez.
For this radio? You've been following the case?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Claus's room, lying on his side. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
So what happened Sunday night? Tell me your version.
She eyes you warily, as though gauging your sincerity.
It's okay. We just want to...
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Klasia comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her.
Did she seem high to you?
Oh yeah, super. But I didn't think too much of it at first. I'd seen her party hard before.
She said you knew something was wrong immediately.
No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. It wouldn't be a first for her. But no such luck. She was in some deep shit. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
So how'd you manage to come up with a plan so quickly?
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
Her idea?
Yeah, in cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone. She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity. Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy Boys.
She lied to you about that, too.
That's bad that she'd be so calm.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed.
Do you think that she killed Lily? Herself?
As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs. No gunshot, nothing.
That's a good point, good point.
But even if this is true, weren't you worried the lynching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going...
She doesn't want to talk about this, but not because she has something to hide. She doesn't want the guilt.
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
It's very interesting because, like, yeah, she's acting sort of selflessly because she acted to help Classe and her friends, but now she's acting selfishly because she's like, well, I still have self-preservation. I don't want to die. And that is potentially going to lead to a full-out revolution in the town. Nudged it during drugs talk. All right, well, if you didn't kill him, why hide?
I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
What do you mean, La Puta Madre agent? Son of a bitch.
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
Through the sudden sharp pain
in
your head, you hear the lieutenant mumble something.
Oh no, if we get hurt again, we're gonna die.
Fucking hell. And why me? You hear through the white noise. It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
La Puta Madre is... Oh, mañana. Who's everyone? How do you know this?
Everyone in Jamrock. The cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray waiting for you?
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
So what's my name then? If you know that about me, you must know my name.
Harry Dubois. One corrupt motherfucker with the disco pants and a funny tie. Agent to la puta madre.
Shit.
All of this just means that you're effective. Criminals know you and are scared of you.
La puta madre. I've heard of la puta madre. He's dangerous, right?
Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both.
No, it's a real question.
Yeah, sure.
She doesn't believe you.
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon enough.
So what did you do to this madre anyway?
You've been to my lorry. You think the biggest player in Jamrock appreciates competition? And now I have Harry Can Opener in my lair. Fucking Titus.
Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you singular or plural? She might know something.
Can we... What happens if we just go? I can't take it anymore. I'm scared to die.
Glad to have been of assistance. Best of luck to you, officers. Revishal's a bitch.
The woman runs past you and disappears into the darkness of the tunnel.
No! No, I was just trying not to die.
All things considered, it could have gone worse.
Wait, shouldn't we go after her?
No, I don't think she did it. She's someone else's case now.
It's too late now, anyway. She's gone.
What now?
Now we have to come up with a really good excuse for why we walked right into a trap like that. This isn't going to look good in the report. Her tent. Maybe there's something in there.
Oh. Go to her tent. Oh. No. I didn't know we were walking into that. Let's check out this little area over here. We can't. Do we go in from here? Oh, how do we get over there? Wasn't there like a boxed off room? Guess not. Not over here. I was tripping anyway. Fuck. I didn't mean to walk into that. And I didn't mean to end the conversation. I just didn't want to die. Man. She just fucking took off. Dark water trails into the distance. There is no way out. +3 health. They gave us specifically that because they're like, oh, you probably got your ass whooped. Cooking utensils. She's prepared herself porridge with bananas.
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately. It was pitched by practiced hands. She's used to camping out. The tent looks old, but well maintained. In the darkness of the tent, a rolled up sleeping bag, cooking utensils, some books, and a kerosene lamp. It reeks of cigarettes.
Shine your flashlight on the books.
Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast magazines.
See anything?
Let's sift through them.
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not a magazine. It's a leather notebook.
Notebook?
You pocket the worn brown leather journal.
We should read this immediately. Like, right now.
A well-loved journal with a brown leather cover and the brand named Schendler embossed on the back. Seemed to have served as a loyal friend to a lonely traveler.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket.
Examine the cover.
It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name, Schneller. Schneller is a stationery brand from Gottwald, beloved among architects and engineers. She's got good taste and must have taken whatever she recorded here seriously. The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled.
Study the handwriting.
The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently. Perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been crossed out, with tiny corrections scrawled above and in the margins. It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
How far back do the entries go?
The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable.
Anything about La Puta Madre?
That name isn't mentioned as far as you can tell. Small wonder. Would you talk about La Puta Madre in your journal? You do see an M though. La Puta Madre. M is mentioned on March 9th and March 15th.
Let's check those out real quick.
Great. M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching, but also, I feel it in my gut, to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break. Well, I won't stick around just to twist my own neck by constantly looking over my shoulder. Then again, isn't that what I've been doing ever since I got the call? The call? Did M call her personally? Why?
Let's read the other entry.
Been holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best in people, the boys, for example. But experience tells me, did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures first of all. Gotta make a living, right? I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic. The entry ends abruptly.
What did she write the day Lily died?
Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though. Well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's another matter entirely. She is referring to betraying her previous employer. Does this suggest she did it in self-defense?
What are the diagrams of?
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape.
What kind of logistics?
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
All right. Well, anything personal?
Short, wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. The way some of those question marks trail off into ellipsis, she was going through a tough time.
Before we conclude with the journal, we'll check the cover again. I think this is just an option in case you didn't do it the first time.
The thick journal, bound in brown leather, is full of candor and
All right, we'll go back to the pages and check the most recent entry.
The most recent entry is from today. It reads, Even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, Even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
It looks like she might have been framed.
The lieutenant taps on the page. If she didn't do it, then maybe it's good that we didn't catch her.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. We have other reasons to arrest her.
He frowns.
Besides, I'm not sure her life as a fugitive is going to be much better than Weda's. Especially if she has problems with the Madre.
Am I really a La Puta Madre agent?
No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure.
He truly does not believe you are. Perhaps he shouldn't be so trusting.
I think that's probably true, sadly. Then who do you think killed the merc?
Could have been Titus. Then again...
No one heard the shot.
Maybe there's a Hardy boy we've yet to meet who acted as his accomplice. Either way, we need to keep an eye on him. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling and rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
Damn, dude. So much just fucking happened. I was not expecting any of that. After the whole instigator debacle, and then ask about La Puta Madre. Wait, what? If you dare. What did I say? When you get the chance, call your station to find out more. If you dare. Yeah, I definitely dare. I need to find out what the hell is going on. Damn, dude. I wanted to get more questions, more answers from that lady before she took off. But we were so close to dying. Fuck. I wish I would have known it was going to be dangerous like that. I would have prepared with like health items. Basically walked into a dungeon. Damn. Do we not fast travel now? What? I'm confused. First off, get that out of your hand. I'm so confused. Kids are still here. I want to see if maybe she saw the girl run by.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Seems like she didn't, because we don't have any new options. I have to assume something's going to be triggered on our way back. Like we're going to trigger a prompt or something, because they're not giving us the option to quick save or to fast travel. So I have a feeling some forced interaction's going to happen. I don't want to fully go on to whatever the next act is. So hopefully they give us an option before we just get involved in whatever.
Stop. Now. It is time.
What? For what?
Crisis. Death. You can feel it in your blue soul.
Oh no. What am I supposed to do?
Be prepared. Make sure you have your pepper box in your hand.
What?
Your fingers reflexively reach for the Villiers 9mm pistol.
Oh no. I'm not sure I feel ready for what lies ahead.
Then you'd better get ready. Whatever happens, I've got your back.
That's why they... Oh no. Oh no, guys. Fuck. Alright, we're max health. Okay. Oh, man. Alright, I guess we're gonna call it an episode here. And then next episode, the tribunal's gonna happen. Holy shit. I was not ready for this. I didn't think it was all gonna happen this fast. Oh no. Oh no, we can't even go in here. Everybody's... Oh no. Damn, guys, shit's about to... Yep, he's not here. Damn, we can't interact with anything. Oh, no. Well, this is getting heavy, guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. I cannot say enough how much I'm loving this. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to help boost engagement. I'll see you guys next time. Let's get ready.